Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the weekend. I know this is late, but the weekend is like 48 hours. And I appreciate your patience this week. I know that I lost some followers, but we're not going to dwell on that. Sometimes you got to weed out the week, right? um, and the times that I've been posting have been a little erratic, and I'm going to try and definitely fix that next week. I've been regaining my strength, y'all, because I had chemo. Okay, I know I was kind of vague when I was talking about what I've been going through. I had my first round of chemo, and it is a very exhausting prospect. And so, I kind of, now that my strength is returning to me, I've kind of been trying to see how I can do this, be of service. So let's get into it, which is why I've only been offering extended readings this week. And I am going to next week put up the open up the availability for personal readings, but in a limited way, for sure, until I get through these treatments. And definitely, because chemo is a thing. And so the first week after chemo is definitely a thing. So I won't be doing personals that week, but just telling y'all, because I think we're a community, right? So I hope that you share your experiences as well in the comments. We can help each other. Help each other get through things. So it feels this weekend as if you're just trying to stay positive, which is very, very a Sagittarius. Remember that your aura is a reflection of your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. So fill it with positive energy and watch it grow. So, maybe even you'll be seeking things out that make you feel inspired and positive. But there is an overall feeling that that's what you want. And you may be even reflecting that to others, whether you feel it or not. Sometimes, we got to fake it till we make it, y'all. Even if you don't feel it the whole way, just saying. So what's interesting is I did use different cards, right? But it does have this energy of like feeling like the things that you've done, even the ways in which you may have even followed other people's rules, have been working out for you. Like the process really seems to be working out for you. Because there is a lot of happiness here and feeling good about things. We have happy, and we have blessed, and clean it up with blessed behind it. So you may be, and especially by the book, is doing things in a certain way. Maybe you did things a certain way, and maybe not even the way you wanted to do them. Maybe it was the way in which they have, been done, right? But it does feel as if something is working out and you're getting news about something working out. And it may have been something you've waited for, something you really put the work into, which wasn't without its problems, right? And did it day in, day out. Because clean it up is also the chop wood, carry water. It's doing it day in, day out, without like seeing results a lot of the time. And I love it. I hope that's true. Yes, let's have that. And what's underneath the deck is really positive, the world, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. It's like this new life, and we've been talking about it forever and ever. Things are going to start going your way, Sag. Amen to that. I'm kind of still trying to find the reason in things, but I always do. Even the bad things. you know, and I don't really see anything as good or bad, to be honest with you. It's just like the way that when I hear people talking about stuff like karma, right? Good karma, bad karma. I don't believe that. I don't believe in good karma or bad karma. I believe there's just karma. And that is very reliant on what you're putting out there, right? So, this new life is coming. These things that you've been doing, maybe. I mean, the Three of Wands is also about delays. I mean, this is definitely uh, something you waited for. It finally starts to move forward in a quicker way. And I really love this energy for you, Sag, because look at this, the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. I do feel as if you are getting some sort of information, inspiration. It could be your own inspiration. It could be something you just stumble across. But there is a feeling of divine intervention, and usually there's a person that comes in for that. I believe that the universe puts people in our path. And it does very much have that feeling, that someone is coming in with some fortunate news for you. Now, what you want to do is the Star and the King of Pentacles. I mean, you may want to just take it easy, figure out what your next moves are, what your best courses of action are moving forward. Because, the King of Pentacles makes good decisions, but he's also a good planner. He's also very patient. It's a kind of like, definitely with this chop wood, carry water, like that is something that the King of Pentacles is very familiar with, because he's patient. Like he knows, like even, and what's really lovely about the King of Pentacles for me is that he's not all about work. He's not all about work. He knows that there will be time for everything. So also, we can look at the Queen of Pentacles for that too, in my opinion. But what you're actually doing, okay, is Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, a lot of knights, so that kind of speaks to conversation. You could be planning next moves, quite honestly. And this could be with other people, because the Knight of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. It's about planting seeds, and it is definitely about the process. But now it kind of feels like you've achieved something here. And so now it's like, what are the steps that we're going to take now? Right? And you could be talking about that with other people, because it does feel, particularly if these knights are other people, they're following your lead as the Queen of Wands. You're the leader, follow the leader. They're following you, Sag. Which is interesting. Because what's interesting is the takeaway. The Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and Justice. It's like you've been waiting for things to go your way. And maybe even the feeling that, it's been taking forever for that to happen. But there's also this thing, it's a very foundational energy with the Four of Pentacles. There's something very beautiful about the building up. It just does feel like you're figuring out all of the problems, the cracks in the foundation, and turning them around, putting the work to turn them around. And so I think that's even, a better thing than like if we're just winning, like say you just win the lottery, although I would really love that. No, this is something that you have painstakingly planned and worked on and smoothed out. And so it makes the foundation that much better, Sag. I said what I said. I said what I said. So what's the curveball, Sag? What's the curveball? So I do an extended for the daily reading, even the weekend reading currently, because it's the only way I'm making money. So I won't be clarifying these, but they are very interesting. I feel like somebody is really thinking about you. And it feels, if you're a woman, it could be, don't take the gender thing too much to heart, but somebody's really thinking about you. And with family room being here, it could be family. What's really interesting is the false person here. I think that you just don't believe them. Like, and they may come to you saying, I've really been thinking about you. But they made the decision to not pursue this because we see courtship, coffin, and mature man. I would say that this person had some growing to do, and you feel like they're fake. I feel like when they come to you with, maybe they're sharing these thoughts with you, right? I feel like you don't believe them. I feel like you don't believe them. I don't know. But we will definitely look at that. So what's going on relationally? Now, this could be any relationship, Sag. This could be romantic. Could be your best friend. Could be Joe Schmo down the street. What does Sagittarius need to know about relationships this weekend? Oh, you know what, Sag? I felt like I was supposed to use these cards, which I never really use. But let's do this thing, chicken wing. Okay. So what does Sagittarius need to know about relationships this weekend? I swear, it's very hard. Like, I have a lot of love decks, but to find a really good one is more challenging than you might think. Okay, relationships for Sagittarius. Ooh. Whom? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Someone's changing their ways. Yeah, I feel like this is this person. Like, they're like changing their ways. They regret what they did, whatever it was they did. Because snake is reversed, so they might have been a snake. But they're more grounded now. That's interesting. And they are thinking about you, Sagittarius. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Should we get you... Oh, let's get some words from your spirit guides. Words from the spirit guides for Sagittarius. I'll tell you what, since I've been sick, I have felt disconnected spiritually. The whole time I was in the hospital, I kept my cards with me, but I couldn't really touch them. I haven't been feeling energy. And this week doing the readings was really good for me. I will tell you that. So what are you... Oh, geez. Okay. Sagittarius. Any words? Like, it feels like your spirit guides are telling you to There's something you know. It can also be self-doubt that you may or may not be dealing with, so don't come for me. We all have it. You know, it's time for you to honor yourself, and they're telling you that there's something you know, and it's time for you to honor yourself. Oh, tell me more. What are you trying to say? Yeah, I don't know. Sag, look at this. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. There's something you're supposed to see in terms of honoring yourself. Maybe you're not seeing it, and they're telling you to see it. This may come to you in a dream, too. This is about, and that's about you, Sag. It's about you. I know one thing Sagittarius often will struggle with. Sometimes I struggle with it myself. Sorry, y'all. It's not self-concept, but imposter syndrome. You know? Yeah. So, okay, so maybe I'll see you in the extended. If not, let's end this and give you a mindful message. What is Sagittarius's mindful message? And of course, tomorrow's Saturday. And so Saturday is about the spiritual messages. Sometimes even the raking over the coals. See where you guys are at. You know? Sagittarius. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. Or it has to come up to come out. I don't push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. Okay. You might be releasing some feelings. Okay. Do that thing. So Sagittarius, love y'all. Talk to you soon. Toodles.